To the astrology webcast from astroweeks.com. In this webcast, we will learn about Saturn's Sadesati. This is a much feared 7.5-year period of Saturn. Sadesati starts when Saturn enters the 12th house from the person's birth moon sign or the Rashi. The person will be under Sadesati until Saturn exits from the 2nd house in the kundali. At any given time, 1/4 of the world is under the effect of Sadesati. But Sadesati does not affect all of them equally bad. The impact of Saturn Sadesati on a person's life depends on the position of Saturn and Moon in the birth chart. If both Moon and Saturn are badly placed, then the person will have strongly negative effects. But if these planets are well placed, then the results will not be so negative. Sadesati pushes human beings to the limit, giving them fresh problems and challenges to surmount. There may be frequent health problems, disappointments, and sore experiences during the 7.5-year period of the Sadesati. At the end of the period, everyone emerges a little bit stronger. Let us find out what Saturn's Sadesati is and how it affects us. Friendship or enmity with the sign or the sign lord decides how it will impact your life when it enters a new phase of Sadesati. Often the results are mellow or even positive depending on what sign Saturn is in. The impact of Sadesati will depend on the phase it is in. Some phases are better than others. First phase of Saturn Sadesati, there may be some economic setbacks, high expenditure, and you may not be able to achieve your goals due to the lack of money. There may be some stress and health issues too. It is important to maintain good relationship with the spouse during the first phase of Sadesati. The first period may be a bit harsher on the people with moon signs Taurus, Leo, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Saturn's transit through the moon sign of the person is the second phase of the Sadesati. This transit lasts for 2.5 years. During this period, you may have trouble finding true friends. There may be some health problems and fresh obstacles in business. Even loss of property could be on the horizon. During the third and the final phase of Sadesati, there could be sudden loss in position. You could be tapping your savings to meet your expenditure and may be involved in useless conflicts. Good news is, this is the last phase, and once you're done, you will be out of Sadesati. During the Sadesati transit, Saturn causes physical discomfort and illness, a loss in social position, obstacles in work and earnings, and danger from enemies. Things tend to go wrong almost everywhere. This is the time of judgment when Saturn dispenses justice for the past karma. But don't be disappointed because Sadesati does not affect everyone equally. If you can learn to surmount the challenges and lead a disciplined life during the Sadesati, the very same threats will become opportunities. Better to prepare for challenges instead of panicking during the Sadesati. Keep your head up and courage high. Spare no effort to achieve your goals and watch out for the tests that Saturn sends your way. Keep your expenses tight and make only well thought out decisions. Try to be nice to the people you meet and do not forget that good karma can change your destiny. Saturn's Daya transit lasts for 2.5 years. During the Kantak Shani transit, the person might be troubled by ill health, debts, and addictions. There may be challenges on the professional front too. Ashtam Shani affects the education, savings, and children. There may be a sudden upheaval in business, and some important work may have to be postponed for the lack of funds. To protect yourself from the malefic effects of Saturn's transits, you can perform some easy-to-do remedies. Light a lamp filled with oil of black sesame seeds or mustard seeds below a peepal tree on Saturdays. Read the Shani Stottra. Chant the Mahamrityunjay mantra. Worship Lord Hanuman. Wearing a ring made of a horseshoe worn by a black horse is also beneficial. This ring should be worn in the middle finger. This Vedic Astrology Knowledge Webcast was brought to you by astroweeks.com, the biggest resource on the internet for Vedic Astrology.